There we go. Hopefully that sounds good. Hi everybody. How's everybody doing today? Finally got that set up. My microphone setup is so complicated, but it's worth it. Oh. Hi everybody. Let's read chat. I need to catch up with that. And I was thinking it'd be earlier, so nothing scheduled. Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, I forgot to schedule it last night. I was planning on doing it, on scheduling the stream last night, but then I forgot. Because my grandparents invited me out to go for a drink. So, and I got home and I just completely forgot about that. And then, yeah, so I woke up this morning. I was like, oh shit, I have to stream because I forgot to do it last week. Okay, I didn't forget to do it last week. I couldn't, and I forgot to tell you guys that. So, yeah, I've kind of been dead. If you haven't noticed, I have not been on Discord like all week. Try to draw later because I still got a project turning. Good luck on that, Phantom. But yeah. So hello Raya, hello Rika, hello Yuki, Ozzy, hi Chrissy, welcome in, hi Doe. How are y'all doing today? Playing the new Archon quest? I think. Honestly, I have no idea what is like here in I have no idea what's here. So AQ is really short. Finally, Jesus Christ. For once, an Archon quest that is of reasonable length. I'm so excited, y'all. Really not much happens? Okay. Yeah, we'll do that and then we'll look into some of the event stuff going on. You fix your sleep schedule? Holy shit, congratulations. Crazy. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, okay, so I just logged into the game. Paimon's like, oh, it's been a few days since the girl. It's been weeks. I love it when that happens. They're like, yeah, it's been weeks. Truly a banger. What a week, huh? It's, yeah, it's pretty much what it is. That is fitting the screen. Okay, here we go. Yippee. Somehow phase 2 is better? Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Yeah, okay, so something that is interesting about me. Also, you should... No, you cannot hear the game. Why can you not hear the game? Properties, capture audio. There we go. So something that I don't know if you guys know about me. I hate notifications. So it goes to show how little I have been playing. Why is Ish in a stage? West Ham acting. Okay, got it. Yeah, so it should go to show how little I've been playing this game, or how little I've been on Discord, because I have 9+ on Discord notifications. That doesn't happen. That never happens. So I have to clear those real quick before I go bonkers. Having notifications is so ADHD. I used to be cool with that. I used to be okay with having notifications, but I just don't anymore. Oh yeah, Veilfisk. Oh, the new Veilfisk video came out. That was a funny video. I love that video. Just one more lane. I love it. Dude, oh my god, Scorpy pings so much, dude. What the fuck? I have 12 Scorpy pings. Anyways, yeah, give me a minute to clear these out. Mark is red. There we go. Peace and quiet again. Jesus. Okay, anyways. Claim all. Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, I did see the HSR event or trailer. That was really cool. I'm excited for that. As much as I am worried, because like I saw somebody on Blue Sky say it's worrying because the entire point of the Flame Chasers is they all die, right? That's the entire point of their story. That's the reason why their story is so valuable.
The flower feather plan was hit the hardest, right?
And
that's Casca's tribe.
HSR is a game with a negative kill count.
We might be able to help them out.
Is how they put it. Which, like, I don't disagree. Oh, you're not gonna let me get rid of you, are you? Gallagher and Misha died. True. Okay, that's actually a fair point. But like, it's a game that isn't known for actually killing people. Is the point, right? So, oh, did they get rid of the fucking Venti cutscene? No way. But yeah, like, you get what I mean. So, it's interesting. I am cautious about it, but I do still think it's cool that we're getting Flame Chasers. I hope they actually, like, they don't, like, skimp out on, because, like, as much as I will, like, yes, they died. Misha and Gallagher did die. They died off screen, right? The closest we got to an on-screen death was Tingyan, and now she's Fugue. So, not Fugue. I have learned this. But the point is that the, like, Flame Chasers are so beloved because of the emotional weight that their deaths brought. Right? That's the entire point of the Flame Chasers. Not the entire point, but yeah. So, I am somewhat cautious, but also I am very much excited. Alex Mukala breakdown of Scar's Phase 2 theme. I don't think I've seen that one actually. Hold on, let me check. I love watching like composers, like I love Marco Meatball style. Hold on. Texting somebody. Okay. What's his name? Alex Mukala. Alex Mukala. Ooh, I've never heard of this guy. Oh, I need to watch him. Okay. I think HSR is too meta to do an Iliad-like story set in a place akin to ancient Greece without some Valkyrie. That would be fun. Yeah, I love Marco. The fact that like my favorite thing that he does is League of Legends champion themes, because League of Legends has some good music. You can't like deny that. Oh my, holy shit! What the fuck? This is huge. There's 3 statues of the 7. Hold on, let's do this real quick. But yeah, like that's my favorite thing that Marco does is the statue or is the League of Legends champion themes. He did the 2 that I love. That he did was Talia's theme because I love Talia, and then he did Kindred, and Kindred's theme. He nailed Kindred's theme, which was crazy. He also nailed Talia's theme, which was fun. He was like 2 steps away from getting the "oh, she was intended to be trans" thing, which I love. Gameplay tutorial. Night Spirit Graffiti and Night Spirit Embodies. A form of graph with strange powers said to have been left behind by the ancestors of the Masters of the Nightwind. The Commissars and some Masters of the Nightwind can hold to aim and absorb the information with power within. Wait, who was Kindred before they became Kindred? Kindred's Kindred. Kindred is oh, are you talking about the Are you talking about the previous Spirit of Death? Because Kindred's always been Kindred. Like, for most of Runeterra. Yeah, so on Runeterra there have been, there are a couple of Spirits of Death, or like embodiments of death. Kindred is the most like prominent, but the one that came, because spirits on Runeterra and like gods, quote unquote, I say spirits because they're not really gods, but they are kind of gods. These like spirits and these embodiments of things, gods as you might call them. The game's too loud, so yeah, I don't know why it's that fucking loud. That should be better. But
Never mind.
On Runeterra, these like embodiments of things, these gods, get their power from people's belief in them. And so for the most part, they are created by people's belief in them. And so before humans came along, or before human society became as powerful as it was and created Kindred as we know it, there was the Vestayan belief of death, which I forget what it is specifically. I can picture it in my mind, I just forget her name. Sorry, this is Genshin Impact. Oh, hello. Yeah, sorry, this is Genshin Impact. This is not League of Legends lore. Okay, before we get into this, I need to fucking find who this is. Hold on. I think it's a Legends of Runeterra splash art. Mask Mother. This was the previous god of death. There's the Mask Mother. So small. Yeah. This is the Vestayan understanding of death, which you can see already has a lot of kindred hints with how the mask is shaped and all that stuff, and how, you know, kindred is the similar like warped wood style mask. But yeah, this is the first, like, the earliest known embodiment of death that we know of in Runeterra. Anyways, sorry. The arcane brain rot has been crazy.
So cute.
The arcane brain rot has been stupid.
Why is it staring at us?
Ah, look, the ears, the big floppy ass ears. Oh my god, I love him. Oh. Whoa. It's like a fennec. That is true. Oh, I love fennec foxes. And he brought me into another realm. What is this place? This is true. I cannot stop thinking about Arcane. Dude, I want the extended cut of Arcane Season 2 with the flashbang scenes. I want more flashbang. I love Kate Vi as much as I love the queer rep. Dude, flashbang goes so hard. Or no, not flashbang, time bomb. Sorry. Flashbang is Lux. Time bomb. I want more time bomb. Oh my god. Flashbang is Jinx and Lux. I'm getting by Jinx ships. Oh, there won't be a third season? Yeah, I know. But there will be future shows in Runeterra, so I am excited for the Noxus and Ionia and Demacia shows that they have confirmed that they are working on. So I really hope we get Ionia next, dude. That would be so fun. Woo! This is giving... Okay, so I have an admission. I started playing Final Fantasy XIV yesterday. So this entire scene is giving me the beginning of Final Fantasy XIV vibes. Man just walking away. Okay, goodbye, sir.
How long was Paimon out? Paimon locked eyes with that baby Tomisaur for like a second, and then she was suddenly pulled into this
Masayoshi
strange
Soken.
place with
That's
a
actually part of the
huge
reason.
Tomisaur.
That's kind of part of the reason why I started playing the game. It's because of the music. It's great marketing is watching Marco and doing all the Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack stuff. I'm like, I kind of want to play this game now. And also I want an MMO. Like, I've been wanting to play it, like get into an MMO for a really long time that isn't TES online, so. Someone told me that there's an Ionian character named Varus that's basically two gays in a trench coat. That almost made... Yeah, Varus is... So, Varus is a Darkin. He was an Ionian that got possessed by a Darkin, and both of the people in his body are gay, and it's really funny. He's also the twinkiest twink in the entire... No, not the entire game. That's Akshan. But, like... he is one of the twinkiest twinks in the game. It's really funny. You're not like a twink, but, like, he's a buff twink. Because the twinkiest twink is Ezreal. Yeah. I don't know. I've said that word too much. Have you heard... Did you misspell that, or is it actually N-E-A-T-H? Or is it near Dark Waters? Because I have not... not that I know of.
Any idea what happened? Traveler?
It's actually neath Dark Waters? Okay. Oh, that's a cool feature. Shoring beneath. Oh, okay. Yeah, with that game's like tendency to try and use like archaic language, which is kind of neat. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with season 2. It is, again, like my takeaway from He's so cute.
It's that baby Ectomisaur. Seems like it wants
My
us to
takeaway
follow.
from season 2
Climax adventurous side says we have to see where this
is
leads.
I enjoyed it. Calling for the Masters of the Nightwind, okay. I enjoyed season 2. I can see why people didn't enjoy it as much because it was very fast-paced. It was incredibly fast-paced. I don't have issues with that. Oh my god, is it another... Oh, is it another Watatsumi? Not Watatsumi. What's the fucking island called? Tsurumi. Is it another Tsurumi situation? Oh my god. Yes. Season 1 is fast-paced, but season 2 gets faster in an almost rushed sort of sense. Because we know of like an hour and a half worth of content that was cut from season 2 just for time, including apparently like a full hour's worth of time bomb stuff. So yeah, season 2 is double time. But I enjoyed it because I hate slow-paced shows. I cannot do it. Like, I have tried Breaking Bad on multiple occasions. Fucking hate the show because it's too slow-paced for me. I understand
Oh, check it
why.
out. The graffiti on the wall is glowing. Masters of the Nightwind.
Like, I understand
By
why.
the looks of it, Masters of...
Why that show, why Breaking Bad is so beloved. Like, I understand that it's a really good show, and how the fact that the slow pacing is the point of the show. It's Walt slowly losing control of the situation that he put himself in. But I can't do it. Like, I tried to watch it, I just can't. So because of that, I loved the really breakneck pacing of season 2. But even I could tell, like, okay, they could have, like, I would not have argued with another episode with a 10 episode season instead of 9. So that's kind of my my takeaway from it. I enjoyed it.
We're allowed in here.
I just
The door opened all by itself.
I could
That is a
see
yes?
how useful another episode would have been.
Aw, the Ectomisaur from earlier. It's really here.
That's the one who summoned us.
Then let's go introduce ourselves.
Because, like, another episode to get some, like, either another episode in Act 2 or another episode between 8 and 9 would have, I think, been the best places for another episode. To give Act 2 a little bit, because, like, if you put another episode in Act 2, it would have given you, it would have given you a bit of extra build up to the finale, like to the entirety of Act 3, because Act 3 I liked as it was. I just kind of wish there was a little bit more build up to it. Or if you're the kind of person that wants a little bit of an extended finale, an extended climax, then put another episode between 8 and 9 to kind of either spread the action across another episode and give more time to the falling action, or to just add extra time to make the climax of episode 9 feel a little bit more rewarding, aka more time bomb. But, you know, that's the one gripe I have about this entire fucking show, is I wanted more fucking time bomb. They're so cute. They're so fucking cute together. Oh.
Okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Doesn't
Having
look like
absolutely
any cogs are turning in
having
there.
no clue about, yeah. It gets a little wild. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even I couldn't have told you that it was going in the direction that it did. Like, there were theories. One of my favorite like League related content creators, TB Skyen, he called it. He called where it was going. But like without TB Skyen, I would not have been able to predict where the fuck it was going. And even then, like Skyen's prediction only got him so far. Time Bomb really made me go and read a fanfic about a straight couple, dude. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, they're so cute. Anyways. Here's my favorite part about, like, I've yapped about this, right?
Whoops, sorry. No offense intended.
I've yapped about this. Time Bomb is Jinx and Echo, yeah. So I've yapped about this, and like, I love ship names that aren't just mashing their names together like Kate Vi. I love ship names like Time Bomb or Flashbang are so cool. And I love that Jinx has 2 of those ship names. Like, well, this is Rat Urian. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it works, right? Sometimes mashing the names together is fun, right? Like Rat Urine or Beneficial. But like Table Salt, Time Bomb, and Flashbang, like they're so much more creative.
Oh, you mean? Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake.
Guns N' Roses, exactly.
Apparently
Stuff
you are
like
here
that.
by invitation. In which case, it's my job to make you feel welcome. Some
That ship name
introductions
slaps.
are
It's
in
so
order.
good.
I am Koholum, one of the priests of our tribe.
I think I genuinely think my favorite ship name ever is Flashbang, is Jinx and Lux. It is so funny. Because it's also an adorable ship. The fact that it's the crazy Jinx and hilariously well-adjusted Lux. Like, it's such a funny ship.
And this is our Iktomisor Elder, the great Tlapokpok Tatel, a living totem among the masters of the Nightwind.
How many takes do you think it took for him to get that? Tlapopok Tetl. Tetl. Tla. Huh.
Whoa, that's quite a tongue twister.
Yeah, his languages are quite...
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're welcome to do the same.
Robin Hill is so inspired. Could have been Boobin. A should have been Boobin.
I assume you're referring to our Elder's special ability. Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries and harbors secrets that even we priests are at a loss to explain. So your reaction is entirely natural.
Probably not until after the 13th.
But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the 2 of you to an extremely important task. For this reason, I would like to ask you to undergo a test.
Also, okay, Yuki, question. What's your favorite song from season 2? I've got to ask this. The line isn't the line, it's the fucking line. Mine is Spin the Wheel. Mine is Spin the Wheel. I cannot stop listening. Oh my god, that scene is so good.
If
But
it's
learn on
all right
piano,
with you,
fair enough.
I'll take you to see our chief. He's in a much better position to answer your questions.
My two favorite songs from the entire season is Spin the Wheel and Zhe Yang Heng Hao. Just because that second one was in a scene that I'm still mad about, but I love the song anyways.
Okay.
I'm so mad about that still. And they just completely forget about her too. Ugh. Okay.
Very well. Then please follow me.
They just forget about her after that episode.
You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where the chief is. Don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities of our tribe.
Okay. Don't worry about it. It's just a thing that happens. Like, okay. But yeah, and never touched on it again after. I know, and that's another one of the things that I kind of wish they had more time to explore. Is this is not the Archon quest? It's voiced though, so I might as well. I'm not. To be fair, I'm not really paying attention. I'm just yapping about Arcane. Like, I would have loved, and that's kind of why I think an extra episode in Act 3 would have done a lot, because I wish they
One of the
could
routine
have
duties of a
spent more
priest.
time
We attempt to contact the spirits of our ancestors
Following
to seek epiphanies
how-
and revelations.
the end of episode 6 affected Jinx. Like, I would have loved to see that because of how much, like, I'm trying not to spoil it, right? But you know what I mean, right? I'm trying not to give any implications here.
The chief is just over there. Please wait here while I have a word with him. I'll just be a moment.
Cause like, yeah, they just
Well, the
completely
masters of
forget
the
about it, and it
Northmen are
makes me
definitely living
so
up to their
sad.
reputation as the mysterious ones.
Like, the second I realized what that character's deal was in episode 4, I fell in love. Cause like, I didn't expect that. I genuinely did not expect that. And they're just so cute together, and I love them.
All right.
Try not to
I've told the
spoilers.
chief why we're here, and now you may speak with him. Right this way.
So, you two are the appointed ones. I am Chief Biram. Welcome, and thank you for your patience.
It's not the arc. I am aware, but still,
So tall.
I'm doing it.
Unusually so. Yes, I am aware, but I assure you, it's no cause for alarm.
I'm just kind of fucking around.
No, of course not.
Talking about
Sorry,
Arcane.
Emma just reacted without thinking.
Whoa, she's getting self-aware. Oh my god. Okay. One of my so Karina Becker, I follow them on TikTok, on all their socials. Great person. One of the so they actually were asked what their thoughts about Paimon being a little bit of a bitch was. And so the response was yes, Paimon says really stupid things sometimes and very rude things, and she's a bit of a bitch. But Karina's interpretation and what they go off of when they're voicing her is that Paimon is still a child. Like, she's written to be kind of a child, right? Put aside all the fact that she's probably an ancient being or whatever, she's still written as a child, or more of a childish character. And so she doesn't have those social cues or that filter developed yet. So she's just kind of says what's on her mind. She's learning, y'all. She's fucking learning. Okay.
Ah, yes. Koholum told me about that. As outsiders to our tribe, this is probably the first you've heard of such appointments. I'm sure the whole thing seems very confusing.
Part 3 of this quest is not out yet? I don't think
Throughout
so.
our history, only members of the Masters of the Nightwind have been appointed to undertake these tasks. This is the first time an outsider has ever been chosen.
Is not now, okay. Yeah, I have not been following. Well,
Allow me
because
to
I
explain.
I
Our
deleted
tribe
Twitter off
has
my
an old
phone,
tradition of recording
and I
history
don't use
in the
Hoyo
form
Lab.
of woven scrolls.
So I have like no way of keeping up with what's happening in this game. I just kind of know when the updates come out, and I'm like, that's it. It's been my thing. It's kind of whenever a trailer pops up on my YouTube feed, that's kind of what I've been going off of.
And not just our own history. We record the legends and heroic feats of all other tribes as well.
We have knife. Oh, true. Okay.
It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. We treat it as a solemn duty. However, when a major
Have you seen
event
Moika
occurs that
Jump
affects
Marketing
all
yet?
of
I
Natlan,
have not.
we
Also gave up on
record it
Twitter.
on
Oh
a
hell
different
yeah, I
kind
did.
of
Holy
scroll
shit.
Used for this exact
Oh my
purpose.
god, it's terrible now. After the like I've had my Blue Sky account for a while because I got an invite from Vanity. But I haven't had a reason to use it, so now I'm on Blue Sky. But like I can't do it. I think the big reason is because I'm in the States. I can't do it. It pisses me off way too much. Like, I don't want to exist in that right-wing echo chamber now. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be reminded that my rights as a queer person are going away soon. Like, I enjoy looking at pretty art and stuff, and like talking about books and shit. So, yeah, I have completely left behind Twitter. I thought I did follow you, Rika. Hold on. Follow back. There we go. Yippee.
And these scrolls can only be woven by someone of the Iktomisor elders' choosing.
And I'm gonna be honest, I have found myself scrolling way less. Like, once I get off Twitter, because there is no algorithm fending for your attention, I find myself scrolling way, way less. Oh, these are the new posts from the people I follow. Okay, cool, and then I'm off. Like, that's it. It's actually really, really, really nice.
When the Iktomisor Elder senses a major change in the ley lines, it will issue a formal declaration to appoint a creator for this scroll.
Also, let us go look at Mawika. I'm gonna do it on Hoyo Lab. Complete side notes. Hold on, where is... Where is it? How do you use this fucking website? Hold on. Come here. Display capture. How do you use this website? Da 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 da. You don't use it? fair enough, to be completely honest. Any news about this game from Reddit? Fair. Oh my god. The fact that Reddit is the better source of information now, the fact that I've been tempted to re-download Reddit is terrible. A sign of a decaying internet. That's too far down. Do they not post the drip marketing on Hoya Lab? Hold on, I'm gonna turn this off before, because I know there are some terrible things on this. So what I'm looking for is the drip marketing. Right? Oh, would they have posted it in the... Oh, it might be in our Discord. Because it might have been in the news. Genshin news. Yes, it would have been. Haha, I'm smart. Oh, there was also the Lanyan drip marketing, which she's kind of cute. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to Twitter. I don't wanna go to this hell site. I'll be fine. Did you see that Elon Musk showed interest in wanting to try and buy Wizards of the Coast because Magic the Gathering is too woke? Anyways, okay. Oh, is there actually? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Okay, so first of all, she's on a bike, fucking Bronya coated. Even in the complex tapestry of Tevet's night sky, such a dazzling constellation is seldom seen. Its scorching radiance is as though it wants to burn a hole in the very fabric of the sky itself. When it finally becomes a shooting star streaking through toward the horizon, that fire will kindle even the deepest, coldest nights into brightest day. Signed B during a divination. B is Beatrice? What's her name? Something like that. Look how wildlife is trending. That newest episode is crazy. Mawika, oh, you mean the one who competed with me in the Stadium of the Sacred Flame? You think an Archon could hold their liquor better than, what? They said I got wasted first? No freaking way, not a chance. That day I was, hang on a second. Now why did I go see the Pyro on that day again? Varka's response to Alice's question about the results of the meeting in Natlan. He's, okay. Barbaleth, that's it. Okay. So we get two things here. Crazy, okay. So we get Barbaleth, a serious quote, and then a quote from fucking Varka, of all people. This man still exists, apparently. Who would have thought that this man still exists? And she just has a fuck off bike, okay. whatever. Hold on. Yeah, you can just look at Discord. Wait a second. Yeah. Also winning a drinking contest against a Mondstadt is a feat. I would like to see her and Venti get into a drinking contest. That'd be funny. Whenever a child starts crying uncontrollably, parents from the Masters of the Night Wind in need of immediate relief are quick to make use of Granny Eastleigh's name. Over the past 200 years, many a terrifying rumor has been born from the horrendous defeat she has inflicted upon all challengers, eventually granting her prestige sufficient to silence wailing infants. As the bearer of this title, Citlali has never sought to explain herself, as she really is such a horrific entity. But if you should dare set foot in her remote abode, you will find it a right mess of wine bottles and snacks and shelves stuffed to bursting with light novels. Ooh, she imports that shit from Inazuma. And you would be forgiven for thinking of her less as some frightened old hag in her lair and more as a hermit in her nest. Oh, she's a hikikimori. And in this case, Citlali will feel the need to argue as such. I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules and social etiquette. Look at her. Kind of like her design. Huh. And then, what is the quote? What? Okay, so there's a quote from Mawika. I've always thought that Citlali was chief material and that she'd take that role on eventually, but 200 years on and she's still as unenthused about going outside as ever. Me. It might take a figure more fascinating than those light novels for our genius shaman to take greater interest in the real world. Oh, she's so autism. Oh, she's so autistic. We love her. We love her so much. Oh, she's so autism coded. She's a drunken weeb, exactly. Kenshin tweets on Blue Sky. Bet. Hold on. Kenshin tweets. Cool. Thank you for that. One thing I do not like about Blue Sky so far is they don't have like notification settings to get notifications on my phone. Because that was the one thing I loved about Twitter was I could say, hey, this account, send me notifications through my phone. So I get notified whenever they post. But you cannot do that with Blue Sky. But, you know, Blue Sky is still, it's a work in progress, so I'm being patient with it. So should everyone.
Whoa, so you mean...
Elder Tlapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago, but had not yet designated the scroll weavers until you arrived.
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't know the first thing about weaving scrolls.
As a matter of fact, that does not surprise me at all.
How come?
In the 200 years that Elder Tlapo has held this position, none of the appointed ones have ever been experienced scroll
Yeah,
weavers.
exactly. Twitter has 12 years of existence, and Blue Sky is open source, so that I should do that. I should see if I can find like a bug to fix and get my name on the GitHub. That would be cool. That would be so fun. That would be
mean
really
200
good for the
years of
resume
major
too.
Historical events have gone unrecorded?
Oh, I need
No.
to do that.
They all submitted scrolls in time, yet
That's
each of
so
them
much shit
claimed
to
it
do,
was
y'all.
not their own work, but a gift from the spirits.
Man, this tribe gets more mysterious by the second.
Yes, well, that is the part that troubles me. The notion that we have to rely on esoteric things like gifts from the spirits to record historical events of
Yeah, good
such
job,
great
Yuki.
importance. It is unsettling.
That's pretty surprising to hear, coming from the chief of this tribe.
I can imagine. You probably see the Masters of the Nightwind as a people shrouded in mystery, who pride ourselves on our arcane practices. But I am something of an exception. I may be the chief, but when it comes to our traditions, I'm in fact a proponent of change and reform. I have dedicated my energies to deciphering the many mysteries of our tribe. In doing so, I hope to establish clearer rules that will help sustain our traditions in the future.
You said arcane? No way. Oh, arcane reference? Arcane reference in this game? Why am I getting brain rotted? Have you watched Arcane, Rika? Because last I heard you hadn't. No? Okay, still haven't. Fair enough. Holy shit, Hermes? Okay, so... Okay, so I opened my... What happened to Hermes? I, for the first time I saw this art that he posted in the Discord. What the fuck? That's gorgeous. Dude, this is like phone wallpaper shit. Oh my god. That is genuinely beautiful. I'm like... I'm speechless at this. This is beautiful. Holy shit. Okay. But like, oh my goodness, these details are insane. Like the brushwork on the skirt here, the texture, oh my god. And a how in the background. Like, I'm blown away by this. Okay, I am like obsessed. Okay, I need to stop looking at this before that's the entire stream.
Wow, that sounds great! So have
Wow.
you figured out the mystery of the gift from the spirits?
Sadly not. It is something I've been investigating for a long time. But I have yet to uncover what this gift truly refers to. Only a small handful of events over the years have been recorded on these special scrolls, with decades between each one. And by the time the next scroll weaver is appointed, my time as chief will be long gone. I will not be in a position to investigate as thoroughly.
Their Fontaine pieces look like Baroque paintings. Lulu. Holy shit, you are not wrong. What the fuck? This is like unfair. Like, what in the world? Lefreen in the background. Like, look at that cloth, dude. Look at the fucking... Dude, what the shit? Like the transparency here? I'm obsessed. I am actually obsessed with this. Commission stuff. How much do you think these commissions cost? That is ridiculous. Albedo Sucrose. No. Oh, that's the full one. Holy shit. Okay, sidetracked. Sorry, but Jesus fuck. Look at the colors, dude. The paint strokes, dude. What the fuck? The texturing in these are insane. Like, I'm not a visual artist in the slightest. Like, you guys know that. I can't draw for shit. But holy fuck. That's insane. I can't get over that. Full body single 250, full body couple platonic grid 450. Holy shit. Character 100%, excessive details done it. Okay. Honestly, fair prices for that. Oh my god.
So...
Like, I would buy prints of those. Straight up, I would buy prints of those. Like, those are insane.
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter,
And
I
they're
have
none of
made
them
some
ships
progress.
I like, but maybe,
but the only way I can develop
can do
my
Albedo
theories
Sucrose,
further
but, like-
is with the cooperation of the appointed ones.
oh, a lot of those ships I don't fuck with. I would buy those prints because those are just so gorgeous. Yeah, they don't do LGBT ships. Yeah.
Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my current hypothesis.
Imagine table salt in that style. Oh my
Nor will
god.
it put you in any danger.
Dude, table salt with that person's style would be insane.
I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test. But first, please wait a moment while I change out of the soul shielding cloak.
Like Navia in that, because the way that artist draws Navia's dresses is insane.
This
But then
garb is
add
one of
like
our
put like
important cultural
Chlorine
relics,
in a
handed down
in
by
a
generations
suit.
of chiefs. It is only to be worn when conducting certain ceremonies.
Oh.
Please, follow me.
He's so tall. 5'11" versus 6 foot.
Do you see this scroll?
Yeah, 5'11"
If
versus
you
6
touch
foot.
it, you will enter a hidden space. Today's test
Didn't we
is,
already do that?
quite simply, to find a way to escape that space.
That's it?
I assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you cannot find your own way out, I will of course intervene to bring you back here. But then, we will be no closer to solving this mystery. Good. Simply touch the scroll to begin the test.
Okay, we're gonna gonna set that aside for now. We're gonna do the Archon quest. Because I need to do that. We're gonna forget about that for a second. Let's go do a little bit of exploring, and then yeah, let's do some exploring and get going on the Archon quest. Just before I get too sidetracked, because you know I will. Funnily enough, I did also take my meds this morning. This morning is an overstatement. It was an hour ago, 2 hours ago. I'm going to be awake pretty long time today because I took my meds so late. Have you seen Stalker 2? I've seen stuff about it. I've seen it. Yeah, I like the game even released. Yeah, I do know that much. I do know that the fact that the game is like out is insane. But I have also seen that, you know, it's a Stalker game, so it's jank as fuck. Following in the tradition of Stalker 1. But yeah. I have no interest in it, because I don't really fuck with looter shooters. That's just not my style of game. Like, I enjoyed Borderlands for like 2 seconds, and that's purely because Borderlands is goofy as all hell. Stalker is much more hardcore. I'm not that big of a fan of that kind of game. So, but it does look actually pretty good, all things considered. The fact that it shouldn't exist. Okay, my question is how? This is my childhood game. Fair enough, actually. Fair enough. Speaking of, I need to finish that video. I need to get going on that video again. So okay, so you can do that, right? Oh, that's so cool. And you can glide with them. That's so fun. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Okay. Oh, and they have unlimited gliding stamina. Okay, that's cool. Stalker 2 story is mid. Oh, that's actually kind of unfortunate. Honestly, all of my I'm like, I have to wait until I have to wait for all my next games that are coming out, because I mean, we got like, what's all coming out next year, because Wanderstop got pushed back to 2025, which makes sense because Annapurna kind of collapsed in on itself. Really? Okay.
Solidify.
Autism creatures go. There we go. Makes sense because cutscenes are trailer material, and overall they're more high budget. Yeah. Let's see, what do I got on my Steam wishlist? I know I have I know I have Wanderstop next year. Hopefully early next year. I have Store Parkour Pro is coming out next year, which was a wild confirmation. Because that game has been in the works for so long. We have still waiting for still very patiently waiting for Silksong, as are we all. What was that? What was number 3? What got it removed from my wish list? Wait, hold on. Oh, Neva did come out though. That was an incredible game. Neva was insane. My desktop background is a Neva screenshot. But yeah, okay, let's get going. My backlog is so huge. My backlog isn't terrible. It's just all games that aren't out yet. Hold on, I'm trying to open my Steam. Okay, restart Steam, thank you. I mean, I guess my backlog is actually pretty big, all things considered, but the games that are like at the top of my backlog are all like are all not out yet. There we go. Hello, Steam. The launch trailer for Stalker 2. Hold on. What was that game? Was that Star? No, it's not. What game did I have at number 3? Hold on, I'm curious now. So I know that... Ooh, no, that's in random. From Whale Milk. No. Come on. Image. Okay, so yeah, it was Neva. Okay. But I have that game, so what a move. Okay, so my wish list right now is Silksong, Wanderstop, this game, Store Parkour Pro, which is like imagine skate, like skate, but parkour. Cairn, Deer and Boy, all of these are not out yet. 2025, quarter 1, 2025, 2025, coming soon, to be announced. And Metaphor, but that's a really expensive game, and I, not yet. But like, yeah, I don't want Blind with Wukong anymore. Yeah. I've heard good things about this game, though. I've heard very, 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 very good things about this game. But I did recently go a little ham on the summer sale. I did get Balatro. Oh my god, that game is fucking addicting. So like over this week, right? Over the past week, or like the past like 5 days, I went back to my parents' house with just my laptop and my microphone stuff, because my plan was to start recording stuff for the big video that I'm working on, for the Carmen Sandiego video. Oh, I forgot to fucking do the interview with my father. I'll do that over Christmas break. Yeah, my plan was I'm going to do some voice line stuff and record an interview with my father about the game, just to hammer home like the point of the video that I'm trying to make. And that very little of that happened, because the entire time I was just playing Balatro on my laptop. I watched Dan Da Dan, and then I fucking played Balatro. That was my entire time when I was back home with my parents. So yeah, also Dan Da Dan, pretty good. I was not expecting it to be that good. Like, yeah, honestly, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, what do you do? Did Don't Nods, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage? I have not heard of that. But I do love me some Don't Nods, so I'm not, I'm interesting. I was not expecting an EDM can mix. That was so fun. That was so cool. That entire sequence was really fun. And like the humor is so stupid, but it makes sense. It's dumb, but it's also like it works somehow. I don't know how, like it's also a weirdly feminist show, which is not what I expected out of the beginning, right? Like the beginning of the show, oh, the alien abduction, blah, 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 blah. I was expecting it to be weird, but no, it's like reasonably feminist. I was surprised. All right, good night, Rika. Thank you for popping in. I'm sorry that we did literally nothing this stream for you, but you know, we're good. Have a good night. Can consume phlogiston to climb higher. Okay, so okay. That makes sense. We won't get to that line. So I'm sorry, we are starting the quest. This is the Archon quest, right? Yes, it is. Navigate. Oh, you can dive. Oh, that's so cool.
Wonder what she's doing here.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
You would not have thought that their primary color scheme was purple, based on Anson's outfit. Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of repairing the houses to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on my way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that?
Shut up, my
Perfectly
man.
defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
90% of the quest is a
Fine.
nothing
As long as
burger.
you don't
Okay,
wind
fair
up
enough.
too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any.
Just prepare to be
So I can just go yapping and nobody will care.
My back.
Rip. Lift with your legs, my man. Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Taking to get some rest and apply some meds. I mean, you would do it anyways? Yeah, after that fucking the Goody Two stream 2 weeks ago.
I knew I should
I
have
got a
trained
comment.
harder.
I got a comment on that stream bot. It was like, get to the point, dude. Wait, what did the comment say specifically? Hold on. It was it was girl focus. on the Goody Two Shoes stream 2 weeks ago. That was that's like honestly fair. I also got a video. Okay, a comment on the Walking Sims video called this that says this video gave me AIDS. Thank you. Free hide user from channel. So my favorite thing is getting comments on that Walking Sim video from right wingers that will vehemently disagree with you on the whole Gamergate thing. My favorite thing is just pressing hide user from channel because it never notifies them. It doesn't notify them. It doesn't tell them anything. They think they made their point and they're owning me, but they don't know that nobody can see the comment. It's great. I love it. One of the best moderation tools I've ever seen is the hide user from channel button. It's so good.
Ian-san!
Xiaojing, Paimon, what are you doing here?
We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
You give them a heart and then remove it. I've been tempted. Okay, here's the thing though. If it's a troll comment, like I have a I forget what video it is, but somebody back when touch grass was genuinely an insult and before it got all like memed, on one of my Genshin videos, I had a comment that says you should go touch grass or whatever, and then I pinned it because it's so funny. I love doing the heads on stakes sort of thing with trolls. But when it comes to like the political stuff, the trying to engage in like debates sort of thing, I don't pay them anything. I don't give them anything. Not a heart, not a nothing. I just hide them from the channel because there's no benefit with trolling them back because that's what they want, right? When it's when it's an actual troll and like they're trying to like attack me specifically, I'm good with that. Like I will pin you on the top comment if I don't have a Note Narada comment that I need to pin. Like I love it. But yeah. Has been the mass block. Oh my god, it's so useful. Oh, it's so useful. I love that. You do have to be careful with the mass block lists though, because some of them are made by people that want you to block actual important accounts, but yeah, it's whatever. On the way, I ran into the caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students. Students? Took about 12 lines to start yapping? Shish. I'm a professional trainer. I design workout plans, meals plans, all that good stuff. If you're interested in a particular sport, I'm happy to whip you into shape. Anyway, that's enough idle talk for now. A little while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something. Are you two free? As you can see, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm short a few people.
Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Perfect, then follow me. All fires fuel the flame. No, That's not how that works. It's because all fires run off of fuel. Fire itself can't be a fuel. Okay, I'm not gonna think about it too hard. Where is this oculi? Don't know where the oculi is. We'll get it later. Yeah, the debate lords, I don't, especially with the fact that that is their whole rhetorical strategy is to engage with people. Like that's what they're looking for, right? Like they get so much out of successfully engaging with people. That's why I left Twitter, right? Is because that's all, like everybody there on that platform now, or there's so many people on that platform that are just trying to engage a debate. They won't do anything with that debate, right? And like, yeah, they aren't looking to actually learn stuff. They're looking to waste your time or try and hook people into the alt-right pipeline, that sort of stuff. They aren't actually looking to do anything productive with that debate time. So you pay them no mind. Like that's why anybody that has any hint of alt-right talking strategies about Gamergate, I just delete from that comment section. He's like, I'm all down for debates and for discussions about the stuff in my videos, right? I'm all right with that. Please point that out to me. But there are just some things which, like, no, fuck that.
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Let's just get straight to the point. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something bad happen to them?
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there?
Mentally ill person, okay.
I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
Yeah. Farina moment.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
Mentally ill. No, she's just having a moment.
The abyss. The abyss is coming.
Ooh, so it's mass psychogenic illness?
There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
See, calling the dude mentally ill is fine, but her? She's just girly pop. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the cowboy aesthetic. I was confused with the music earlier because there was like a banjo or whatever.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Why does the man have a hammer? Take his weapons away from him. Number one rule of mental health is take away the weapons. Like, that's important.
Monstrous beasts!
How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done.
What could have caused this? Do you have any idea?
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle.
What? Take away their weapons? Yeah, like it's important. Oh, I don't have a bell jar on my bookshelf. I have to bring that back. Whoa, let me drop something. So going back home to my parents where all my books are. Sometimes I swap out books on my bookshelf. Because like I like keeping books just next to me, obviously to read, but also for reference when I'm writing. I forgot to grab the bell jar because I brought back Snow, I brought back Song of Solomon, I brought back Sula. I didn't bring back My Name is Red either. Shit. But yeah. Those are just books I like to have with me at all times because oh my god, they're such good reference.
According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind,
But I
sudden
didn't. I should
exposure
have
to a large amount of abyssal power can have
the bell jar.
mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Gasoithoth. Yogg-Sothoth. Oh yeah.
What's that?
Yogg-Sothoth. We should do. Oh, I should have done that for Halloween. That would have been. So, oh, we should have read the Dunator for Halloween. Oh, that would have been good.
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Maybe I do that before 4.3. Yes, we're on 4.2. Maybe or 5.3. Maybe we should do that like as a pre-stream or pre 5.3 sort of thing. We read the Dunwich Horror. Read some good old Lovecraft since all of his works are public domain, which I do like actually.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat though?
I can demonstrate to y'all how terrible of an author Lovecraft is. He is so fucking bad. Oh my god, he's terrible.
True. It poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures.
Somebody actually left a
We
really good
scoured all
comment
sorts of records for a
on another
solution,
video. Let me go find
but
it.
nothing came of it.
There's a really good comment about it. I saw about it. It was on reading taste. Yeah, the epitome of all genius, no talent is how someone described Lovecraft. The man had no writing talent, but his ideas for horror and stories was incredible.
There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
My dad just sent an incredible picture of my dog. Oh my god. Oh my fucking... That dog. Cocoon finality, eons, and now this shit? Yeah, Yogg-Sothoth. Fucking
That
Lovecraftian
must mean
horrors.
purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't
What the
enough.
dog doing? She is laying in a sunbeam, and
In any case,
Yeah.
thank you for trying.
love rewatching the OSP video and about Lovecraft. Yeah, no, that Red's video about Lovecraft is incredible because she's spot on with all of it. Like, I haven't read all of the stories that she covers in that video, but I've read most of them, and it's spot on. I think the one of them I haven't read is actually the Dunwich Horror. But yeah, the shade that she throws is spot on. Like the Shadow over Innsmouth, when she like talks about the whole tangent that the guy at the bus station goes on about info dumping about Innsmouth. No, it's literally pages. It is the dullest shit ever. It's so bad. Like, it is not an exaggeration that it goes on for pages of Innsmouth info dumping. It's so bad.
What can we do now? You don't tell me my friend is...
He is such a bad
just
author.
Gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth. They survived the battle. Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
PTSD is a crazy thing, y'all. Of course not.
What is it, Aeon-san?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up here. The environment isn't doing them any good. Eon's son is good with the mental health. One of the coolest things, again, another sidetrack. One of the coolest things about the Stormlight Archives, that book series, is how Brandon Sanderson explores the invention of proper mental health practices. That's one of the coolest things, because one of the characters in that series has DID. He works very, very, very closely with specialists in DID to actually write Shallan properly. Which even then he still gets things wrong, but he tries his best. But then he also works with those same people to one of the story arcs in the story is one of the characters reinventing or inventing in their world proper mental health practices and care for mental health patients. Because at the beginning of the series, the mentally ill are taken in by churches and just kind of thrown into a dungeon, and hopefully they'll get better. But like one of the story arcs is Kaladin going like, hey, that's not good. Like, that's not what they need. So it's cool that this is doing, like, Eon Sun's doing a similar thing, except it's not taking 3,000 pages. Let them go where they feel comfortable, and the Traveler and no, that's not how that works. And Traveler, Paimon, and I will talk to them.
But,
A feeling with the Archon quest is so eventful that Lovecraft is a more appealing subject. Okay, to be fair, Lovecraft is fascinating to talk about when you're not actually when you're actually not reading his works. Because his works are so dry and boring, but the content of them is fascinating. Especially when you take into account the person that Lovecraft was. Like, I find that man so fascinating because of how terrible he was. Like, I think more people should read, or not read Lovecraft, but should... I wish there were more, like, overly sarcastic style retellings of his stories. Maybe I should do that. But, like, I wish there were more overly sarcastic style retelling of his stories, because some of them are actually... The ideas that he presents in them, aside from the racism, are actually interesting. It's just that he's a terrible man and a terrible writer. Like, that's part of the reason why the Lovecraft mythos has been taken by so many people. That's why the Call of Cthulhu is such a popular role-playing game. It's the reason why Lovecraftian horror is so popular, is because it's a good horror genre with such an interesting basis. High Legacy. Let's see.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Cries in Poverty. That is an incredible... I wish I had the, Oh, shocking. There we go. I hijacked this Lovecraft rant? Yes, you did. High Legacy. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Kazoo! Woo. How are you doing, Legacy? Yeah, the fucking cowboy music is so whack. There's an H-bomb video talking about... There is? I have not seen that then. Yeah, the fucking, like, cowboy music, that's whack. Yeah, maybe we do that. Or maybe one of these days I make a video about Hello, found him. Hello, can you hear me?
So dark. So.
I'm not mistaken. He talks about being blind there. Huh, interesting.
I want to go home.
4% of the people of Springs exploration yesterday and also made a new island into my teapot. Ooh, nice. I forgot the teapot is a thing, to be completely honest. Oh, because they added more. Oh yeah, they added a higher item count. I want to do that actually now. Because that's the one reason why I kind of gave up on my teapot, is because all the stuff I wanted to do in that main area, I couldn't because I didn't have enough like space for it.
Huh?
When it's dark, damp, and cold, what's better than a fire? Maybe the light and warmth will change what he sees. Wait here while I grab some firewood.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
Yeah, no, this is very Lovecraft. I mean, okay, the Lovecraft discussions are pertinent to the game right now because underwater, this is very much like really a Call of Cthulhu hallucinations.
It's working!
Gotta go for a bit. Hopefully I'll be back. If we keep yapping about Lovecraft, then you definitely will be back in time. Spent 5k realm currency on my island that was specifically made to have a place to TP to the merchant. Yeah, I have so much realm currency.
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the Springs. They're great swimmers. We're here to save you.
No. Please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. That was the second time you mentioned the name Duarte. Maybe we can start there. Let's ask around and see what we can learn. Let's see what we got.
My friend. Is he any better?
We're working on it, but I wanted to ask, does the name Duarte ring any bells for you?
Duarte? Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion.
Okay, sorry.
Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means you just need to bring Duarte here and...
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
What did Duarte look like?
He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
We just need to impersonate him. Based on the look in your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan. All right, let's get to work. Oh, and thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your friend.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
Haven't talked this much in a hot second. Because like even at Thanksgiving dinner, I wasn't talking this much.
Time to go.
It's really interesting how fast my voice goes out of practice. That is very Enkonomiya vibes, actually. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay, there's a lot of things that I want to do now. Cause like, I want to go look at my teapot, see what I can do. I want to go over there. I'm gonna go over there. We're gonna go over there. Hold on. There's a TP point right there, so we're not gonna be We're getting sidetracked, but it's fine. Whoa. I did get it though, so. Focus is a laser. You know it. You know it, Chrissy. I'm so good at this. I am... Ochkan Outland is freaking massive. I know. Hey, okay, so it's really funny. So Veilfisk, one of my favorite YouTubers is Veilfisk. Where the fuck did that come from? Dragon. One of my favorite YouTubers is Veilfisk, and his most recent video is sponsored by Genshin, and the ad read that he had to do included the name Ochkanatlan, and he just you can genuinely hear he's doing his ad read, and then he comes across the word, and like it's not a bit. You can genuinely hear him like freeze for a second and try and like pronounce it, and then he fails, and then he decides to turn it into a bit while he's doing the voice line. Maybe it's because of how much I've had to do voice line stuff, like voiceover recordings, that I can just hear his thought process while he's reading it. It's really funny. Now, how might one get up there? Where is the graph that I need for this? It's not that. Oh, it is that. Oh, shit. Okay. Didn't realize that was a thing that you could do. Hold on. So I'm assuming this is a world quest. This is literally just the beginning of Skyrim. Oh, I didn't want to actually start the world quest. Oh, it's Greg 2. Okay. It's a Greg 2 quest. Got it. What's going to outline this ancient city now occupied by a violent evil dragon, the final resting place of... interesting. If Aunt Liryu knew, she'd be in a huff, that's for sure. There's no other way. Even if they say I shouldn't take one of the regrets of generations past, I still want to finish this. Though the Abyss no longer poses as terrifying a threat as it did back when I was born, but whether for the sake of the Jade of Return, sought by countless adventurers, or to unravel the final riddle of probably Remus? I don't know. I must go there. That would fit 5 characters. It's fine, no need to be nervous. You already had a lot of adventures, right? You're a seasoned adventurer, so it'll all be okay. Not to mention it's been so long since the last I've seen my son. Maybe that nasty dragon has long since finished. Anyway, this is where it starts, my adventure. Ancient city occupied by a violent evil dragon. Ochkan Outland, what a strange name. Jade of Return, sought by countless adventurers, guess Jade of Return, so it looks something pretty sweet. Oh, Fangamer's doing Black Friday deal or Cyber Monday deals. Fuck. I can't afford to buy more shit. I can't afford to buy more shit. Holy shit, yeah, that's huge. What the fuck? There's so many TP points. Oh, it's also very vertical, I'm assuming. Holy shit. You have another area over here, which is interesting. Whack, dude. Holy fuck. Oh. Oh, yeah, because I'm in the middle of the statue. Over. Hello. Thank you. Gonna go watch Arcane with some friends. See you guys later, Yuki. Have fun with that. We're gonna actually finish the fucking quest. Hold on. And we'll do Teapot stuff after. Hello, sir. Let me cancel that navigation. Navigate. Eventually we'll get there. Eventually we'll actually do shit. I have quite a bit to yap about because I did not stream last week, so quite a lot of yapping to do.
How are you feeling?
I'm short on my yapping quota.
Duarte?
Step forward.
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
Shh. What now? Tap his head with your claw?
That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. There's something in the wall. You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like we're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know? As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. I failed.
He not after.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte.
Kind of throws me off how the Traveler has the power to possess a Saurian and none of the Nightline characters question it. Nobody questions anything about the Traveler. You have to remember, the Traveler has very weird clothing for anywhere on Teyvat, is able to do crazy things, has a floating baby next to them, and nobody questions it. It's just another aspect of the Traveler that's weird that nobody questions. It's like they're a mimetic whole, right? It's it kind of makes me think of in the game Control. The game takes place in one building, right? It's called the Oldest House. It's a massive building in the middle of downtown New York that everyone doesn't notice, or they see it, but they forget about it, right? Or like the reality anchor in SCP-3 4000, 4000, 5000, whatever, whichever one is Y. You see it, but you don't process it. It's kind of like that kind of thing. Perception filter, yeah, Doctor Who style perception filter. It's like that. You see it, but or like the silence or whatever. You see it, but you don't process it.
How did I get here? Who are you people?
What happens when Capitano and Dainsleif meet Kaya? Yeah. Rosaria questions Paimon, I'm pretty sure, but Rosaria actually has common sense. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Sense you can see, you just can't remember. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's funny how the Rosaria is like the only person, is the most rational person in this goofy ass world.
Miss Kaylee, what's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was trapped.
Hey, Albedo too.
That looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here?
Albedo too is fair.
You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
No, this is your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past what happened here and what happened to Duarte.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Go on, get some rest. It's Kali, we'll leave him to you. Pretty sure Kaya also does, but thinks it's funnier just to not saying it. That would be hilarious. That would be so funny if like Kaya was like, that person is really weird, but I'm not gonna say anything because I'm surrounded by a bunch of idiots that just don't know what's going on. Or that just like don't question it. So I'm also, Kaya, okay, that is kind of Kaya's vibe, isn't it? It's, he's in a, I'm surrounded by a bunch of idiots, but I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm just gonna play along. That's his kind of vibe. Which I love that. That's so funny to me. I love that archetype. Like, I love the archetype of a character that is too self-aware for the story that they're in. Right? Like, it's just so funny to me. It's okay. There's nothing to fear. Gasoithoth has lost. Nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the Abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Lots of teeth is also a Lovecraft thing.
Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Otoko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Afraid is right. I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the Abyss? Or maybe like Otoko, or maybe like Otoko, it's some deep-rooted fear, and the Abyss just made it worse. All right, just like before, let's go see what we can learn about our past.
Ion-san, I heard you cured Otoko. I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands...
Chief Mutota, perfect timing. I was just looking for you. I wanted to ask you some questions. You explain what you did to cure Otoko.
I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochida doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy.
Do 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 do. A new message tank pods coming? What? Huh. Interesting.
Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
To be fair, I think Alice is like the weirdest person in this game already when you haven't even met her in person. Just read Teyvat's travel guide. True, she's kind of unhinged. She's unhinged. Like, she's not the most out of place. She is very out of place comparatively, but she's not the most out of place character. but she is the weirdest. She is like the most unhinged. She just does whatever she fancies. Yeah, the Hilichurl launcher, exactly. She is a little goofy. She's a little silly. Yeah, I get that feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particularly gifted student. It's something like, wow, you were born to play the sport.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
What do you mean?
When Kachita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Kachita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety.
Oh, that's so tragic. Holy shit.
And the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left.
Wow, that's tragic.
I won't let
Holy
anything
shit.
happen to you.
Damn, girl.
She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles against the Abyss.
You go, but also, damn.
We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
You never overcome your trauma. Maybe fighting the Abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the Abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but she never forgot the trauma of that night. The Abyss just brought it back to the surface. Hello, Phantom. Welcome in, welcome in.
How can we help her?
This one is tricky. If we can find the right opportunity, then... I haven't done that quest yet. Apparently it's very, very short. Don't mind the fact that we've been streaming for 2 hours. I've been getting very sidetracked. Very, 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 very sidetracked. But apparently this quest has been nothing so far anyways, Phantom, so don't worry. There's like one thing, apparently. I'm debating when to turn in my project. Time is running out. Turn it in whenever.
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes!
You don't have to worry about missing anything important. Apparently there's one line in this.
She's the only family I have left.
Family?
Hold on, Sheep Matata. It looks like Kochita is responding to his words.
If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him.
I just need to turn it in. Oh, turn it in whenever you can.
I can't let that happen. I have to do something.
Of course.
But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
And now it's last minute anxiety of did I forget something? Yeah, fair enough, but I mean, just wing it. If you lose something if you lose points from forgetting something, then you forgot something. The Abyss isn't indestructible. You've defeated countless monsters already.
But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward.
You're reminding me of the fucking schoolwork that I have to do, which...
What, Gogeta?
I think you just need to fight it one more time.
Fight it? One more time?
Because I have a week. I have a week and then finals and then I'm fucking done. But I don't have the energy for it. Ugh. Ew, Instagram. Yeah, I'm not excited for this. Although I only have like 2 proper finals. 3 proper finals, yeah. I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, you can make sure she won't get hurt. Although that also means finding an Abyss monster.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle.
Exams are in January, but I still got 2 projects to do. Yeah, my exams are in 2 weeks, and then I'm done for a month. I get to just relax. I get to do videos. I get to stream. I get to play games. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This fucking League of Legends video I need to start working on that again. I got the voiceover like halfway edited, so I'll probably do that after stream, to be honest.
I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Hello, chat disconnected. Why? Weishama. Okay, sure. For some reason, my chat just like hiccuped.
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
Gonna suffer till the end of January. Yeah, I suffer for another week of work, and then I have my when I get back for next semester, this is gonna be so fun. Next semester, I have to fucking do. I have to do a week of classes, and then I have to fly to Arizona for my great grandma's 100th birthday, and then I have to fly back and then continue classes, all in a weekend. It's gonna be such a great start to my semester.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
All right, then stick close. Let's go. Okay, where are we going? Yeah. And then I also have to learn a violin piece, to play for my grandma on her husband's violin. So I have to figure that out. I'm either gonna be playing, like I have 2 choices for that, for what I'm gonna play for her, because the deal that we're doing is, so me and my brother and my dad all play the violin. And so my great grandfather bought this violin when he immigrated from Norway over to the States. And it's a really cool violin, and we got it restored and all that stuff. But so yeah, this violin is one of like the few things that my grandma has that reminds her of my great grandfather. And so me, my brother, and my dad all have to play a song. And so I have 2 things that I want to play. I'm deciding on which one. I think what I'm gonna do is, the month that I have back at home, I'm gonna practice the harder piece, because it's like a 1.5-minute section from ballad number 1. Yes, ballad number 1, the Isai arrangement of ballad number 1 of Chopin's ballad number 1. I love that piece. It's incredibly hard, but it's really, really fun, really pretty. I'm gonna try and learn that like 1.5-minute section, but if that doesn't shake out, then I have a duet from Amori that I could play. Girl's about to go like Super Saiyan, just fucking
As a kid,
destroy them.
I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down, no matter what.
Yippee, let's go do shit. Autism creatures go.
I can do this. I have to do this. Go away!
Yippee. We did it.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
You defeated them. The last strike was absolute perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
That's impossible. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
Hold on, give me a second to do some stuff. Organize my life a little bit here.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What just happened? That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
It's important to listen to your limits, just like training. Pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
And then we'll head back. Make sure to collect your signing. It's all clear, so take your time. Here we go.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Ian-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess he really can do the impossible.
Okay, you can buy the MP3s. Sweet. Okay. Went on a complete side tangent, seeing if I could buy the MP3s for Astrana for a classical album. Because it's the only recording that I have ever been able to find.
Getting better too.
Like the only like professional recording of that Isai, the violin piece I want to play. So having just MP3 of it would be really useful. It's not on Apple Music, which pisses me off. At least in the States, it's not on Apple Music. It's on Spotify, but it's not on Apple Music, which I switched to. So that's a lot. You got to the initial stage of the panic.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Spotify Wrapped very one brain cell, dude. I'm scared for Spotify Wrapped because they're gonna with how much Spotify has been leaning into the AI shit, they're gonna do it for the Wrapped, and it's gonna be so annoying. I made it back. Yes, you did. Welcome back. Most people say that the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I'll never get it, might as well not try. That kind of talk all the time. But if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps actually might turn out to be the easiest.
Whoa, you're right.
With time to spare, oh yeah.
Sense.
I got sidetracked with is it Ochkanatlan? Ochka, I forget. I forget the order of the consonant cluster there, but yeah, I got sidetracked with that. So that was a bit. Honestly, I didn't mind all the AI stuff. The turned it in. Congratulations, Phantom. Good shit. The AI DJ thing was okay for me, but then they started doing all the AI music stuff, and like the AI DJ thing was like a gimmick. It never worked for me because literally not a single AI on the planet can figure out every single algorithm that claims to be able to figure out your music taste has not been able to figure out my music tastes. So, AI DJ just didn't work for me, but it but when I didn't mind the AI DJ thing, but when Spotify started doing doing all the AI music, like the actual generated AI music, that's when I was like, fuck that. Miss the music thing. It's because Spotify is like trying to dig it, trying to bury that lead. Because it's an incredibly very scummy tactic. In reality, all it takes is to start is eating 2 fewer servings of blazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrition. That's it. It's not about making drastic changes all at once.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but what the...
Consistency is key. You can't accomplish your goals in one fell swoop. You have to eat away at them a little by little. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So everyone thought I would grow up to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior. But that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them. I wonder if AI made to predict personal taste wasn't really made to work. Yeah, I could see that. I think it's more, yes, I think neurodivergency kind of throws a wrench into the system, but I also think part of it is my music tastes are very indie, and that makes an issue. Very, very obscure indie stuff. Like, nobody's listening to Sela May, right? She has like 3,000 monthly listeners at best on Spotify. Nobody's listening to her, but I love her music. I love her music, right? Her album is incredible. Her debut album was insane, but nobody is listening to her. So like, and Apple Music has no idea what to do with that, or like any music algorithm has no idea what to do with, oh, Paranol. Incredibly unique shoegaze emo mix. Silome. French, like, acid jazz folk thing. Game soundtracks. Really raunchy EDM. Like, all of that all put together throws algorithms way off. So I began to break the problem down into smaller parts. When facing an impossible situation, you just need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's just life. Anyway, that's what I've learned over the years. Maybe I'll come in handy for you someday. Thank you for the advice.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking
Phil score $3.99 monthly
No,
listeners. Yeah,
today.
exactly.
Paimon will start today. You're amazing, Ansan. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
Very pissed about the Spotify Wrapped cutoff. Dude, my Spotify Wrapped is gonna be 2 songs. I'm calling it now. It is going to be 2 songs. It is gonna be Into the Endless Night Live, and it's gonna be White Ceiling, both by Paranol. That's gonna be the entire, that's gonna be my entire Wrapped. And like a lot of Yu Peng Chen and like and Hoya Mix. But it's gonna be 2 songs. That's it. Because that's what, so Apple Music does a cool thing where you can you can look at your like wrap up by month as well. And so like my monthly wrap up for like every month since I started listening to, I think it's every month since I started listening or started using Apple Music has been my, there we go. October, top artist, Paranol. Top song, Into the Endless Night Live. September, top artist, Paranol. Top song, White Ceiling. August, top artist, Paranol. Top song, White Ceiling. Let's see what my November was. Oh, November hasn't refreshed, but yeah, you get the idea. Village is probably my most played album of the year. Yeah, I would not be surprised if my most played album of the year is either To See the Next Part of the Dream or After the Magic. I barely could learn a thing or two from you.
Hian-san, bad news.
Okotlan, there we go. Off we go. Did you not know? Start having elasticity and link click openings quite late in the year. Yeah. Although I will get 2 Wraps this year. I'll get the Apple Music and then I will get the Spotify because I started listening using Apple Music in like July. So I'll get like I'll get 2.
Wake up!
I'll get one from the first half of the year and then I'll get one for the second half of the year.
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not in Hokotla!
Get back. I don't think he can hear us right now. We need to get him under control. Let's go. You take the weapons away from the man.
Shower me with the... Oh, he thinks we're a bit...
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Autism creatures go.
Mom, Dad, are gone. This is my final
Please, son. You've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters. Give me my... Look, Uncle Lan! That's your father! He's standing right... Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Watch out.
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son.
Don't worry, we'll figure something out.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
And he sure knows how to fight.
Oh, Coatlan.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome.
Capitano? What the fuck?
500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Okay, I did not expect this. This is the last thing I expected. What the fuck?
Huh? That voice, it's...
That's the part of the quest. Hello? So, you've seen this illness before?
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination.
God, I love his voice.
However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
Like, my top 3 video game vocal performances is, like, Capitano, like, Aurelion Sol from League of Legends. And then this doesn't count, but anything Marissa Duran ever. Like, dude. Okay, Max Middleman, Ito's up there. Okay, yeah, so if we're doing video games, then Ito. Like, anything Max Middleman, but Ito specifically. Dude, Aurelion Sol's voice, holy shit. Oh my god. Oh.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological
Ryuji,
impact
yeah,
of the
Ryuji's
abyss.
iconic.
The
Max
treatment
Middleman is an
comes with
incredible
severe
voice
side
actor.
effects,
Holy shit.
including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases.
Yeah, that man is kind of in a league of his own. Like, it's... His performances are another level.
This man is a devoted warrior.
I also
one
love
not
Robbie Damon.
easily swayed
Dude,
from
Robbie Damon
battle.
is so...
That is
That man
precisely
is
why it's
gorgeous.
so difficult to
That
pull
man
them
is
out
just
of this
beautiful.
hallucination.
Sorry, I'm talking over Captain. What do you say? What are you saying, Capitano?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
I trust you, Capitano. You're chill. It's a Fatui thing, though.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Monsters!
Give me a quick second.
What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
Oh.
Just Capitano is fine.
Oh, he almost slipped. He almost slipped up there. He's shy. I love him so much. Oh, he's such an interesting character. Oh my god, I love him so much. Oh, dude, I am so excited for the next patch to get more Capitano because he is fascinating. Dude, what is it with most of the Harbingers just being the best written characters in this game? Like Arlecchino, incredible. Child, I can go back and forth. Capitano, dude. I will riot if we don't get him 5. I really hope we do. If we do get him, I can see us getting him later into the 5 X patch cycle. Thor, Thrym, Thialfi. It sounds like his. He was like, oh yeah, I love Columbina. I really hope that she's like Jinx level wacko. Simple reason the Harbingers don't have to be morally correct. True. That's actually a good point. But like, Capitano's my second favorite character. Yeah. No, I can see that, honestly. He is so well done so far. He's just a shy little goofball, but he's also like insanely powerful. No, but like with how he says it, if you listen to it.
Just Capitano is fine.
It sounds like the consonant cluster is THR. Is something. Like a THR and then a vowel. Because I don't think it's THUR. That's not how that sounds like it's going to me. I hear that the consonant cluster as dental fricative and then rhotic. Thorough something. So Thrym would make sense. Out of those 3 that you put out, Ozzy, Thrym would make the most sense. Yeah, maybe next update we'll see, but
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
But he's also like, I expected him to be colder than he is. I expected her to be more like Arlecchino unfeeling, but like cranked up to 11. No, he's just as soft and caring for anyone else. This is kind of why I'm starting to think that Cryo is love still. That the Tsaritsa is still the Archon of love, or the god of love. It's just her definition of love has shifted because like stuff like this, right? Capitano actually still has so much compassion for people that he can relate to. It's just his definition of love differs, or his motives, or not his motives, his means to his end. The end is still love. It's just the means in which they use to get there are different, right? So. After the crowd disperses, the captain hands a few more doses of medicine to the guards. Yep.
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Oh, Thrym is the one that nearly married Loki. That's hilarious. Oh, I love that. Thank you.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
Yeah, it was Thor and Drag. Oh, okay. So it wasn't Thrym. I still think it would be Thrym because of how he was leading that, or THR, a name that starts with THR.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true Outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Khaenri'ah, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished.
Natlan hasn't forgotten you either. Why don't you use your name from 500 years ago?
It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
See? Such a cool character. Oh my god, he has such compassion and care.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command.
Guthred, we have heard that name. Yes, we have.
We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other.
His voice lines about the other Harbingers are going to be interesting. Yes, they are.
In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance of success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people even now.
Yeah, I think Guthred was the one of the last quest.
Has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Huh. Sounds rather familiar.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
The soul that possessed Auradon. It was Guthred, wasn't it?
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now.
Imagine if that was Auradon's
normal
voice.
together,
That'd be so dumb.
But our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions...
Wait, Hana wants to know how you eat with the mask.
Actually, there is something I want to know.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
Could the captain know about the Ruler of Death? I might not get this opportunity again. I should ask them.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth.
Collection. I think I spelled that right. I got it close. Okay, let's see. Which one was it? It was not Before Sun and Moon. It is the Parable of the Tree. Okay. Yep, Before Sun and Moon Gardener. Yep, it was the Parable of the Tree. You've got... Okay, well, let me show... Boop. The king's gardener and the tree spirit of the royal garden were in love. But the king wished to repair the beams. I know I'm using fandom. I'm sorry. I don't think Genshin has a non-fandom wiki. So you need to cut down the tree with the most spiritual energy within it. The king was the incarnation of the primordial one. The gardener could not defy the sovereign of sovereigns, and so he could only bring his plea to the king's priest. He was the incarnation of the Tokyo Okami. The garden cultivated by the gods. Flowers and weeds grow side by side.
I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly...
Okay. Flowers and weeds grow side by side. So this is less of a... What's the definition of a parable? Hold on. Parable. The story of moral is as told by Jesus in the Gospels. Okay. Illustrates a moral attitude of or a religious principle. So parable... So this isn't as much of a story as much as it is, like, the happenings might not be real, but the setting is, it's a garden. Or at least this metaphor of the garden here, the garden of the gods, is interesting. It's a consistent metaphor that's being used here, which is interesting because of the tree question. Like the fact that now that I'm thinking about it, the botany metaphor is very consistent in this game, because you have the garden, you have the fact that Irminsul tree, you've got all the like the plant shit. Priest had pity on the gardener and said to him, "Go and cut the branches of the spirit tree down." The gardener did so, and afterward did as the king ordered, cutting the spirit tree itself down. And the priest said, "Plant the spirit tree's branches in the ground," but the gardener said, "A spirit tree shall take 500 years to grow." That's a word. The priest said, "You thought Your one thought shall echo through eternity. And so the gardener planted the branch in his backyard. In an instant, the slim branch grew into another tree. And the new tree spirit was a continuation of the past one. For it is the god of moments who is able to take seeds from this moment into the past and the future. Okay. Wacky. So everything in Teyvat can be described in a metaphor of a garden, I think. Hello? Excuse me? The curse of immortality. I don't know what I expected, but this is...
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of
they
power,
didn't show it. Okay.
It can feel hopeless to resist.
Oh. Yeah, but they didn't show it. I'm... Oh, fuck. Okay.
But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable.
Rules are meant to be broken.
So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
I wonder if the Dandelion Sea is a metaphor for something. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, Xiaojing Paimon. Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt or anything. Pretty sure the implication of this is in addition to what he said in the last Archon quest means we won't be seeing his face ever. Thank you. I'd run into a messenger from the Signs of Canopy. He's looking for you everywhere. Apparently, Shilinen is ready to start forging her ancient name. She needs to check the progress of Pilgrim's Chronicle. The advice she gave you before. Okay.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation.
That is huge
Best
information,
of luck to you
though.
all. Goodbye.
If it's healed, I'll throw up. I really hope he doesn't. What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't quite seem as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right? Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal.
I'm assuming it has to do with undoing stuff.
He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night!
99% sure his face is so rotten and decomposed. Yeah, exactly.
Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Or like it's like very burnt or whatever. Either way, it's like, it's terrifying. Do you think that? Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Get real fast, actually. Before we finish this quest, I'm going to run to the bathroom. I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Let us get going. Time to wrap up. Honestly, I thought the quest was gonna end there with like at the Nightwind place, but okay, so on the thing. Whoa, that is insane. Holy shit. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's incredible. Gotta keep Almighty Dragon Lord Kuhula Hall waiting. Do I care about this ending? Don't let us know, we just got here too.
Kachina, Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I brought candy and
I
cookies to share.
don't miss your siblings. Ooh, Kachina has good voices.
Of course we missed you.
No more Southern Kachina.
Crackers too? Score!
Just in time, Traveler. It's so stifling in here.
They fixed her
I was just
sibilance.
about to go outside
No
to get some
way.
air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
They actually processed Citlali's lines properly. Oh my god. Pretty smooth.
Huh. To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Why do you need them here?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, hi, Shaska.
Shaska showing up late for something? That I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
Except Kinich and Ian-san, but, you know.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Any, questions?
All right, then, to start things off.
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you,
Huh? But why?
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough... So basically you...
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Cool.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Citlali's reaction back? But staying out here is just making Paimon even more... Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh,
They will shit talk us? Yeah. Yeah,
feels like we've been in Natlan for quite a while already, doesn't it?
Instead of them talking our praises, they just start shit talking us. Like, oh my god, this fucker.
If only Paimon could say a few things about you and...
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing.
But Paimon's...
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important.
Imagine Kachina
You're
just
the
talking mad
perfect
shit. That would be
person
so
to finish
funny.
this story.
Of all people,
Sorry,
too.
traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second.
Despite Shilanen's insurance, quite a lot of time passing seems to pass. Well, because Paimon just keeps yapping. That took longer than expected.
Paimon gave us a lot, whew, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 4 years now.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can
Been
continue your
full on
adventures in
4
the meantime.
years.
And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you,
Jesus Christ, guys, we've
Marika,
been-
and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless
I've been
war.
doing I've been doing this game for 5 fucking years. Or 4 years. No, I don't know where 5 came from. For 4 years. That's wild to think about. It has been 4 years. Alrighty. We have been doing this shit for 4 years. It's crazy. We're so close to Snizhnia. Yeah, it's insane to think about how far we've come now. Boop. Wish. Let's go talk to Catherine. We'll be here for another 3. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Ad Astra.
It's just wild to see how my life has changed
Ad Astra.
since playing this game, since starting this game. Like it's funky. It's weird to think about. Okay, something I did want to do before we go anywhere else. Teapot. Yeah, it is. It's just a little wild. Okay, first of all, let me...
Would you care to...
Yeah, I have so much. Realm Depot. Yeah, I have 76,000. That's ridiculous. Okay.
If you ever have...
But yeah, so one of the things that like I am really proud of this teapot, right? Because I usually don't do stuff like this when I play games, but I ended up kind of going hard with this area. I'm super proud of it. I just wish I had a little bit more space, but now I do. It's like, look at this shit. I'm super proud of how this turned out. It used to actually be, I used to actually have it as a little bit bigger. But yeah, now it is, I have the space to like continue it out this way and more plants. Dude, I love the idea of it kind of just being a garden. Like that is so good to me. I love the idea of like garden stuff. So yeah. Oh, I can do, let's do this. Let's yeet you. Let's yeet you. Let us connect this. And then boop. And I think the last one I have. Okay, so then can I possibly you out that way? Just like connect that a little bit. Okay. I could probably actually do this. Ooh. Cancel. No. I did not want to do that. There we go. I think I could, how much would this, how would that look? And that spot looks empty. But what I could do, landscape. No, not a big tree. Put a well there. Good idea. Do I have a well? Hold on. Ooh, I could, first of all, teleport. And then I actually don't have... I actually don't have a well on me, so Tubby.
Would you care to...
Realm Depot. Lots of plants. Ooh, they have Inazuma shit too. They have all of the plants. Oh my god. I've only been rocking the I've only been ever rocking the Liyue stuff. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, I don't have anything on me right now. That's whatever. Anyways, this isn't what I want to do, but I did kind of want to show this off because I'm actually kind of proud of this area. What am I? Oh, okay. Hello? Oh, probably new stuff. Yeah, okay. Anyways. Okay. That's just what I wanted to do there. Let us go back to Netland. And let's do a little bit of exploring, getting some of these TP points and whatnot. So yeah. Gonna be up in 7 hours, so I'm gonna go. Okay, well, thank you for popping in, Ryo. It's nice having you. See you next week. Actually, genuinely, next week will be my study break. So it's probably gonna be a short stream next week. I don't know what I'm gonna do next week, but yeah. So I'll see you. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do for next week. So I have a bunch of games I could play. If I don't have the video done, I could work on the video. I could,
Strike a pose!
Chance near Automata in the corner. Yeah, I could. We'll see about that. We'll definitely see. That is an option. I've not touched that game in a minute. I don't know, actually. How the fuck do you get this? I probably have to use a thing, but I am too dense for that, so... Oh. Okay, so I need to look for some graph. Or just go over this way. I vote for HA3. Maybe. I also haven't. I think I uninstalled that game actually, because I think I was cleaning up my. I think I was cleaning up my. Yeah, I was cleaning up my my drives, my storage. and I think I just uninstalled HI3. Or no, I uninstalled ZZZ. I installed Zenless. I don't know if I uninstalled HI3. I don't know. Boop.
One with nature. Time to go.
But again, I also have videos that I could be working on. I could do that on stream. I could, actually I should play, I could play Carmen Sandiego. Because I still need to finish the game, actually. I still need to record the ending of the game. So I could just show you the hell that I have to go through for that. I don't know. I've got time to think about it.
Shower me with the laid bare. Witness my rise.
Hold on, my thing is getting laggy. There's something in the background of my computer using a lot of CPU. Or not. Genshin's just using a lot of CPU. Wait, why the fuck? Hold on. Something else is using a fat chunk of my CPU. I think I might know. OBS is using very little. Maybe only 60%. What the fuck is happening in the background of my computer? Strange. Anyways.
What greater pleasure is there than...
Oh, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I'm gonna grab this TP point and I'm gonna actually wrap up, I think. I yapped too much today. I yapped so fucking much. Oh, there's an oculi there. Do you think? Oh yeah, that's easy. That's easy. Kazoo easy. The quest was supposed to be very short. Well, I started the stream by doing the wrong quest for a second. And then I got side... Hello? Please tell me I got the Oculus. I didn't. It didn't give me the Oculus. Fuck you. That's some bullshit right there.
The wind knows me.
Let's do this again. That's some bullshit. Okay. Hello? I don't know what's happening there, but I'm not going to question it. Okay, anyways. Okay, well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, this was a good stream. I'm excited to be back. I don't know. It was a week. I'm sorry for missing last week and not letting you guys know. I have just been dead online. So, yeah, I've just been kind of doing my own thing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Next week, not quite sure what we're gonna be doing, but I like the idea of actually working on my video. So we might be playing a very, very, very obscure PS2 GameCube game next week. So look out for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. So bye bye, y'all.